friendship and second chances, I introduce the souls who will light up this journey. Richard Lawson, a man of power and prestige, a successful industrialist whose wealth cannot buy him peace. Behind every firm handshake lies the tender heart of a father, one who hides his pain beneath his empire's glass tower. Amanda Lawson, Richard's only daughter, just 8 years old, bright, kind, and courageous. Once a carefree dancer, now confined to a chair after a tragic incident. Yet her spirit still dreams of dancing among the stars.
Kola, a street dancer with a smile brighter than the city lights, homeless but never hopeless. His heart beats to the rhythm of joy. In his laughter lies the freedom Amanda longs for. Nanny and teacher, Amanda's caregiver and confidant. Her gentle hands have wiped many tears, and her steady presence anchors the Lawson home. Guides of wisdom, upholding discipline, and dreams alike at Starlight Academy.
Doctor and judge, Amanda's physician, dedicated, precise, and hopeful. He believes healing is not just of the body but of the spirit too. Fair and wise, presides over decisions that change lives, where justice meets compassion. Kola's birth father, a man burdened by regret, once lost his own mistakes. Fate offers him one last chance to be the father he never was.
Businessman, Richard's associate, charming yet shrewd. In the world of deals and dinners, not every smile tells the truth. Students, bright mind of Starlight Academy, curious, energetic, and sometimes unkind, yet soon to learn that friendship knows no boundaries. And so begins our tale, where riches meets rag,
Where hearts break and heal.
And where a little boy's dance teaches the world to walk in love again.
In a world divided by wealth and want, there stood a mansion of marble and memory, a place where silence echoed louder than laughter. Within those gilded walls lived Richard Lawson, a man whose fortune could buy almost anything except for peace of his own. For his daughter, Amanda, once full of laughter and song, now sat bound to a chair, and her spirits quieted by tragedy. Grief had turned their home into a gilded prison, and every corner whispered what once was. And far from the world of chandeliers and marble halls, beneath the same stars, there danced a boy named Kola. Barefoot, hungry yet unbroken. He danced not for coins but for courage. He danced to forget hunger and to remember hope. Two souls, one trapped by sorrow and the other freed by rhythm, destined to cross paths not by chance but by the quiet hands of fate. For sometimes poorest hearts carry the richest light, and sometimes the smallest act of kindness can awaken a home and heal a world. Tonight we invite you to witness their journey, from streets to stars, a story of love, loss, and the power of second chances. A rich yet silent garden where laughter once lived, but now only the wind dared to speak. Amanda Lawson sat beneath the tall oak, her eyes chasing clouds that never answered back. By her side, Nanny kept watch, part guardian, part friend, her heart heavy with the weight of her little girl's silence.
Nanny, why does everything feel so quiet?
It's just an afternoon stillness, my love. Even garden needs time to rest.
But it feels like the world forgot to laugh. Even the birds sound sad.
Maybe they're just waiting for someone to give them the reason to sing again.
And then, through the stillness of that golden afternoon, a stranger wandered in. A boy with dust on his feet, mischief in his grin, and music in his soul.
Hey, don't scream or anything, okay? I just came through the hedge.
Young man, this is a private property. You can't just...
It's alright. Who are you? I am a street boy. Can I show some funny moves which I do in street?
Miss Amanda, you're laughing.
He's so silly. Look, Nanny, he's falling again.
And just like that, the silence of the Lawson garden broke, not by medicine or fortune, but by the laughter of a child and the dance of a boy who asked for nothing in return.
How did you get in here?
Daddy, please don't send him away.
What's your name, boy?
Cola, sir.
Why did you come here?
I saw her looking sad and I thought if I dance, maybe she would laugh again. I didn't come to take anything, only to give something small. I can leave after, sir.
Only to give something small. Alright. You may stay. But only here, in the open, where I can see you. And remember, no misbehavior.
Yes, sir. Look, Daddy, he's so funny.
Bless that boy, he has brought the sun back to this house.
From that day onwards, the mansion was no longer silent. Every afternoon, as the clock struck 4, garden waited for Kola, the boy who danced not for gold but for joy.
Do you see that, sir? She's moving her arm. It's the first time in months.
Dear God, she's smiling again.
One day turned into 3, 3 into a week, and a week into something much greater. The rebirth of laughter, the healing of a wounded heart, and the beginning of friendship that would soon change all their lives. On a gentle morning, as the sunlight poured through the windows, a familiar visitor arrived. The doctor who had watched over Amanda's fragile hope. Today, his visit would bring news that would change not only her recovery, but the fate of an entire family.
Well, Amanda, I have some good news for you today. Your health has improved remarkably since my last visit.
Really, doctor? So am I getting better?
Yes, much better. Your energy levels are up and your test results show great progress. Keep this up and you will be back to full health very soon.
That's wonderful to hear, doctor.
You both done well. Good care and positive attitude make a big difference.
And Kola has been helping me so much. He kept me smiling even when I felt weak.
That's exactly what a patient needs. Good company and laughter can do wonders for recovery.
Kola, thank you. I don't know how to express my gratitude. You brought life back into my daughter.
You don't need to thank me, sir. Amanda's strength did the real work. I just reminded her how strong she already was. Still, I couldn't have done it without you.
That's the spirit. Keep that friendship alive. It's the best medicine there is.
And so, through laughter and love, healing found its way back into the Lawson's home. Sometimes miracles don't come from medicines, but from hearts that dare to care.
Are you ready? Wait, I want to try standing. Okay, take your time. I'm right here.
It had been months since her feet had felt the ground, but in that single moment, hope took form, trembling yet unbroken.
1,
2, 3.
Amanda, you did it! You did it! Did you see, Daddy? I stood. I really stood.
You are brave, Amanda. So very brave. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you, my boy.
I'm not scared anymore. When he dances, I feel like I can move too.
And in that moment, the mansion that had once known only silence echoed with laughter, faith, and a promise that love could teach even the broken wings to fly again.
Tell me about yourself, Kola.
My mother died when I was little. My father left soon after. I have just been finding my space in this world, sir.
Why do you dance?
Because when you are hungry, your body feels heavy. And if you just sit, the hunger wins. But if you dance, even with an empty stomach, it feels lighter, like maybe the world isn't so cruel for a little while.
You've given my daughter something no money could buy. Hope. From tonight, this is your home. You'll eat well, go to school, and never wonder where to sleep again.
Thank you, sir. I don't know what to say.
Say nothing, my dear. Just stay. That's thanks enough. This house has been waiting for a heartbeat like yours.
No, I am not alone anymore. I have a brother. And I want to stand again.
Amanda walks, supported by Cola's hand. Richard watches from behind, smiling. The mansion was no longer echoed in silence. It rang with laughter, courage, and friendship. That night, the mansion echoed with two worlds. Inside, the clink of a silver and talk of profits. Outside, the laughter of hearts rediscovering life. And between them sat a man torn between legacy and love.
Well, Richard, it seems your house has grown lively again. Word around the boardrooms is that you've taken in a boy from the streets. Tell me, is that wise?
Yes, quite. The story makes rounds. Our friends, a street dancer at the Lawson mansion. Doesn't sound like the Richard Lawson we know. The man who builds empires on precision and power.
You always guarded your reputation, Richard. Now some investors are whispering. They call it charity, others call it a distraction. This boy Kola, is he really worth the risk to your name?
Gentlemen, you talk of risk as if kindness were some business deal. But tell me, what is a name worth if it is spoken without honor? Yes, that boy came from the streets. Yes, people will talk, but my daughter walks again because of him. My home has laughter because of him. He gave back what all my wealth could not. Hope.
But Richard, reputation is fragile. The public admires strength, not sentiment, people might think.
If world calls compassion weakness, then I will gladly be weak.
Perhaps the world could use a bit more of that weakness.
There, that is my true legacy. True wealth is not in bank accounts or business deals. It's in the laughter of my daughter, in the courage of the little boy who refused to be broken by the streets, and in the love that bound us all together.
The true wealth then.
And in that moment, the man who once ruled the boardrooms with number and pride learned that Richard's fortune was not measured in gold, but in grace.
That night, the walls of Lawson Mansion held a different kind of silence. Not the silence of grief, but the silence that comes before dawn, when courage begins to whisper to the hearts.
What if I don't fit in? What if they laugh at me? What if they see what I used to be?
May I come in?
No, sir. I mean, yes, please.
First day of school nerves, You know, even the richest man can feel small when facing something new. It is alright to be afraid. It means you're growing.
What if I don't belong there, sir? They're all different. I'm just a boy who used to dance on the street.
Kola, I know tomorrow feels like standing on a stage before the world. But listen to me. You don't have to prove where you belong to. You already do. You don't need a name or wealth to belong, son. The moment you brought joy into our lives, you became part of our story, as naturally as a song finds its rhythm.
You really think I can do it?
I don't think, my boy. I know. When you walk through those gates tomorrow, remember the courage you had when you danced on the streets. Hunger, tired, but unbroken. That same courage will carry you anywhere. And remember this, You're my son, Kola. Nothing in this world can take that away.
That night, courage stirred where fear once slept. A boy who had danced to survive now dreamed of walking proudly into tomorrow, not as a beggar of hope, but a bearer of it. Morning sunlight stretched across the courtyard of Starlight Academy. Children screamed to the grand gates, laughter bouncing off the old brick walls. Among them stood Kola, adjusting his new school uniform, crisp but strange against his skin. Beside him, Amanda stood tall, no longer bound to her wheelchair, her step light but determined.
Hey, don't be scared. Everyone feels like a stranger on the first day. I'll walk with you.
Do you think they'll know who I am?
They'll know who you choose to be. Come on, time to show them.
Isn't that boy from the news the one who used to dance on the streets?
Yeah, my dad said Mr. Lawson adopted him. Crazy, right? A street kid in our school?
Maybe he'll dance for lunch money here too.
Keep walking. You face worse than whispers.
He doesn't even look scared.
Yeah, I thought he would run, cry or something.
Maybe he's stronger than he looks.
And in quiet defiance, a few hearts began to shift. Kola didn't speak a word, but his silence carried the courage of 1,000.
Kola, I want to try walking all the way across.
She can't do that. She will fall.
Maybe she should wait for the nurse.
One step at a time. You're doing great.
If I fall, promise you'll laugh, not cry?
Deal. But I think you'll make it all the way across.
She did it. That's amazing.
Guess courage runs in that family.
I did it! I'm not afraid anymore!
Two souls, one once broken by loss, the other by pain, now stood whole again. They weren't siblings by birth, but by choice. And from that day onward, the whispers that once mocked them turned into stories of courage, whispers in awe. A week slipped by the corridors of Starlight Academy, a week of whispers, wonder, and new beginnings. On the school bulletin board, a fresh poster fluttered in the morning breeze.
Kola, look, a dance competition. You have to join.
Me? In front of everyone? Amanda, that's different. Dancing on the street was easy. No lights, no judges, and no expectations.
Oh, come on. You used to dance when you didn't even have shoes. Now you have some sneakers and a stage. What's stopping you?
Maybe fear? What if they laugh again?
He's really thinking of joining the street dancer?
Maybe he'll surprise us.
Or maybe he'll trip on that fancy floor.
Kola, people laughed at me too. Remember? The first time I tried to walk, they whispered. But when I took the last step, they clapped. Give them something to clap for again.
And as the ink dried on that paper, something else was written too. His promise to himself. He would turn every whisper into applause.
That was better, but again, from the top. This time, faster. Remember, confidence. Kola, you're not fighting hunger anymore, you're dancing for joy.
You sound more like a general than a sister.
And you're my soldier. Now, 5, 6, 7, 8.
When he first danced, it was to survive. Now he dances to live.
Daddy, he's going to win this.
I don't doubt it for a second. Remember, Kola, the world sees your moves, but I see your heart.
Every spin, every step, every breath was a story retold of a boy who once danced for coins, now dancing for dreams. The school auditorium shimmered with excitement. Stage lights blazed down, curtains quivered, and rows of students whispered among themselves. Then came the announcement. Next, we have Kola Lawson.
So many people. What if I forget? What if...
Hey, look at me. Close your eyes. Forget the lights. Forget the noise. Just think of the garden, the music, the wind, and me clapping off beat like always. Now go. Dance for me, Kola.
We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Cause we can see it. Here's to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. Here's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah.
Every step told a story of hunger turned to strength, of fear turned to flight. And when the final note faded, the hall erupted in thunderous applause. And the winner is Kola Lawson.
I knew you'd win. I told you.
You were born to shine, boy, and you only just begun.
And so, the boy once who danced for coins had now danced his way into every heart, not for survival, but for the sheer joy of being seen, believed in, and loved. Evening had wrapped the Lawson mansion in warmth and laughter. For the first time in years, Joy sat at their tables, uninvited but most welcome. But at the gates, another guest waited, one that carried the weight of a past long buried.
Sir, there is a man at the gate. He says he is Kola's father.
Bring him in.
Kola, my boy, my son.
You call yourself his father? Where were you when he was starving in the cold? When he slept under bridges, trembling with hunger? When my daughter's laughter returned because of him, where were you then?
I have no defense, sir. I failed him. There was no work, no hope, no courage left in me. I ran, and I have carried that shame every day since. Please, let me try again. Let me be a father once more.
You lost that right the day you left me. When I was hungry, you weren't there. When I danced on the streets to forget the pain, you weren't there. But when I needed a family, they were. I fought, I didn't run, and I'm not alone anymore.
And he's my brother. Nothing and no one can change that.
This house is your home, son. You've given us something money never could. Love, laughter, and a reason to live again.
Sometimes the family we are born into fails us, but the family we find, the one built on love, courage, and second chances, is the one that saves us.
Champion, champion, Kola Lawson our champion.
Champion, Kola Lawson, you did it.
Thank you, really, thank you all. I didn't expect this.
You made us proud, Kola. The whole school watched you on TV.
Yeah, those spins and that flip at the end, that was epic.
Now we'll never hear the end of the legend of Kola Lawson.
See, we've finally seen what I've seen all along. You aren't just born to dance, you're born to inspire.
I didn't do it all alone. Every step I took was because somebody believed in me.
Good morning, everyone. Today we have something special. Let's welcome back our champion, the pride of Starlight Academy, Kola Lawson.
Thank you, ma'am. I just did what I love.
And that, my boy, is the best lesson any of us can learn. Do what you love with courage and heart.
The boy who once danced on broken streets now stood tall among equals. He had not just won a trophy, he had won respect, belonging, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Richard waits near the gate to pick them up.
My children, the cheers you hear today are sweet, but they will not always last. What will last is the kind of person you choose to be. Honor is not in the crown they place on your head, but in the humility and hard work you carry in your heart. Never forget where you came from and never stop growing into who God made you to be.
Once they whispered that I didn't belong. Now they clap, but I'll never forget the nights under the bridge.
Family isn't written on paper, it's written on hearts. But some things deserve to be made official.
What do you mean, Dad?
You'll see soon enough. Some promises are meant to be sealed forever.
That night, Richard made a decision, not of charity, but of love. A home built by choice was about to be bound by law.
Your Honor, this boy gave my daughter what riches could not, her laughter. He is my son in every way. I ask the law to recognize what love has already decided.
And what do you want, young man?
I want to stay with my family, with Amanda, with Richard. They chose me when the world left me behind.
He's my brother, not by blood, but by heart. Without him, I would not be walking today.
In the eyes of the law, I grant full adoption rights to Richard Lawson. From this day forward, you shall be known as Kola Lawson, the lawful son of Richard Lawson and the lawful brother of Amanda Lawson.
From today, you are mine. No one, not even the past, can take that away.
That day, the Lawsons became a family, not by name alone, but by heart. Years passed. The mansion that once echoed with silence now rang with laughter. Amanda healed. Richard grew older, and Kola grew into the promise Richard saw in him.
Hey Lawson, why are you working so hard, man? You already live in a mansion. Enjoy life a little.
Yeah, you have got everything. Cars, money, fame. You will inherit all that from your dad anyway. Why stress yourself over grades?
Come on, Lawson. Don't tell me you're still trying to prove something. You already won the game of life.
My children, the cheers you hear today are sweet, but they will not always last. What will last is the kind of person you choose to be.
He was right. The mansion doesn't make me who I am. My choices do. You think it's easy because I live in a big house. That house was built by a man who worked for everything he had. He taught me that comfort without character is nothing. I'm not working for the riches, I'm working for respect.
Didn't think of it that way, Lawson.
Guess you're different from the rest of us.
Not different, just grateful. Some of us remember what it's like to have nothing.
Temptation tests not what we have, but who we are. Kola Lawson had once been chosen by love, and now he chose to live worthy of it.
Brother, you're home early. How was your day?
Peaceful and noisy at the same time. Some of them think I work too hard. They don't understand why I still care of effort when I already have everything.
And you have everything?
Almost, but I never want to forget how it felt to have nothing.
Then don't forget who you are. Once you danced to fight hunger, now you must dance to fight temptation.
I will not forget my past. I will honor this family not with comfort, but with character. Father's dream did not end with his life. It began with ours.
And so, Kola Lawson chose again. Not the easy road of privilege, but the harder path of purpose. The boy who once fought hunger now fought pride, and in doing so, grew into the man his father believed he could be.
Kola, congratulations! You have been admitted into the Crownfield University. And guess what? I made it too, in mass communication.
My children, this is more than success. This is proof that scars can become stepping stones. You have turned pain into possibility, and I am proud beyond words.
Father, I promise that I will use everything I learn, not only to protect the Lawson name, but to help the children who are abandoned as I once was.
Dreams, once born in struggle, had now found their wings. The boy who was chosen by love had learned to choose love in return. And so, the Lawson story continued, not written in gold, but in grace. Years passed swiftly. Kola and Amanda completed their studies with distinction. Kola in business administration at Crownfield University, and Amanda in mass communication, ready to tell stories that heal. The children who once fought for belonging were now stepping into the world their father had built, ready to protect it with wisdom and heart.
Kola, something is wrong in the company. Contracts are vanishing, and every time we prepare a bid, our rivals undercut us perfectly, as if they know our every move. Someone inside is feeding information to our enemies.
But who would betray you, Dad?
That's what I need to find out, and I believe you can help me.
Me? I'm only an intern. I'm still learning the basics.
You have what others lack: instinct, honesty, and courage. Sometimes it's not experience that saves an empire, it's heart.
Then I'll find the truth for the company and for you.
And so, Kola Lawson stepped into the heart of the empire, no longer as a rescued boy, but as a man on a mission. Days turned into nights, files into clues, and doubt into discovery.
Dad, I think I found the one who's been destroying us.
This is irrefutable. You uncovered the mole. My son, you've done more than I asked. You saved us, not just the company, but our integrity. Kola, remember, wealth can be rebuilt, but honor, once lost, is gone forever. You've proven today that the Lawson name still stands for honor.
Because you taught me, Father, that true strength begins inside.
And so, the lesson of love bore its fruit. A son who carried not just the name Lawson, but the legacy of faith, humility, and courage. Years have passed. The boy who once danced in the streets now walks the stage in honor. And the girl who once lived in silence now speaks through stories that move hearts. Today, the Street to Stars Foundation sees its brightest light.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next graduate, Kola Lawson, first class honors in business and management.
In that moment, every street he danced upon, every hunger he fought, seemed to whisper, "You made it."
And followed him, Amanda Lawson, Bachelor of Mass Communication.
Today, as he stands before his peers, not as a child of the streets, but as a symbol of courage and second chances, he carries with him every dream that refused to die. This is his moment. The dance of his words begins now.
Once I danced in the street to fight hunger. My sister sat in silence. But today, we both stand here because love found us. Family believed in us, and hope never gave up. This victory is not mine, it's ours. I dedicate this to every child who has ever felt forgotten. Do not give up. Your tomorrow can be brighter than your yesterday.
That's my son.
From the dust of the streets to the glow of the stage, Kola Lawson's story became a song of faith, family, and forever hope. Just when the applause faded and the lights dimmed, on celebration, life whispered another call, not from glory, but from grace. A message. His birth father, the man who once abandoned him, now lies weak and frail, waiting for a son's forgiveness before his final breath.
Brother, what is it?
It's him, my birth father. They say he doesn't have much time left. I don't know if I can face him, Amanda. After all these years, after everything.
Forgiveness is not a one-time act, Kola. Sometimes it's a journey. Go, see him. End the storm for both of you.
My boy, I failed you. I have nothing to give you. But if you can, forgive me before I go.
I have carried this pain too long, but today I choose to forgive you. Go in peace, Father. The chain ends here.
And so, forgiveness became his final dance, a step that needed no music, only a heart brave enough to let go. That day, Kola laid his past to rest. Forgiveness did not erase the pain, it freed him from it, and from that freedom, a new purpose was born. He remembered every hungry child he had once danced beside and decided no child would ever feel that hunger again. And so the Street to Stars Foundation began. The boy who once danced for coins now stood before a crowd, not to beg but to give.
I was once like you. I danced so that hunger wouldn't win. I begged for food and dreamed anyone would notice me. But today, you are seen, you are loved, and this day on, you have a home.
Sir, do we really get to stay here?
Yes, this is your home now. You will learn, you will play, and you will grow.
Will we get to go to school like real kids?
You are the real kids, the most real kind there is. And yes, every single one of you will go to school.
Sir, will I ever be like you someday?
You will be greater than me, little one, because you will never have to walk alone in a way I did.
And so, in that hall of laughter and hope, the Street to Stars Foundation took its first breath, not built from wealth, but from wounds that learned to heal. A year later, the Lawson Garden bloomed again, not just with flowers, but with the laughter that once seemed lost.
When your mother died, I thought my world had ended. Amanda, you are my reason to keep breathing. And through you, God gave me Kola, who healed our broken laughter.
Daddy, you gave us strength. You taught us that love doesn't end, it only changes form.
Dad, everything I am, I owe to you. You gave me a name, a home, and a purpose. I promise that I will carry this legacy forward. The Lawsons will be known not for riches, but for love.
Then my work is done. The Lawson name is safe, not in money or buildings, but in the hearts you'll touch.
From now on, this garden isn't just a garden, it's a history book. Every laugh, every tear, every dance is written here.
And as dust settled over the Lawson Garden, a new dawn awaited beyond its gates. The celebration of 1 year of hope. A single year, yet the foundation had changed hundreds of lives. Street children now dreamed of classrooms instead of corners, and the boy who once danced for survival now danced for joy.
I once thought my story ended under a bridge, but God had other plans. He gave me a father who chose me, a sister who believed in me, and a family that taught love is stronger than pain. Love gave me a family. Hope gave me a future. And now, this foundation gives you all you need. As long as I live, no child under this foundation will ever walk alone.
That is my son.
The curtain falls on the story of Kola Lawson, but his dance will echo forever. Tonight, we have followed him from the lonely silence beneath the bridge to the radiant spotlight of triumph.
We watched Amanda, trembling yet determined, take her first steps because of her brother's unwavering love. We witnessed Richard Lawson, a man of immense power, discovering the greatest truth, that kindness is the most valuable currency and the love of an adopted son is the greatest treasure. And we saw Kola, who once danced to survive, become a man whose legacy ensures that no child ever walks alone again.
This story reminds us of 3 eternal truths. The power of empathy, a single selfless act like a dance given freely can spark extraordinary change.
Courage is contagious. True bravery is standing up, taking the next step, and honoring the journey that shaped you.
Family is a choice. The strongest bonds are formed not by birth alone, but by loyalty, laughter, and love freely given.
As you leave tonight, carry the rhythm of the story with you.
Remember, every person, no matter the origin, can become a champion.
May you, like Kola, find your purpose.